Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
President's remains, initially scheduled for Wednesday, 18th June at 14 hours. However, we also have noted the subsequent changes communicated by the Lungu family. It is regrettable that the funeral of the former head of state remains in limbo. This state of uncertainty is affecting the general functioning of the nation, which remains in mourning. We therefore urge both the government and the Lungu family to find common ground in the spirit of mutual respect and national unity and harmony. Would like the Lungu family to understand that the grief they are experiencing is shared by the entire nation. Dr. Lungu saved Zambia, and the nation deserves the opportunity to mourn him with dignity and indignity. This moment should not be perceived as a conflict between the Lungu family and certain individuals or stakeholders, but rather this is a national loss that calls for collective mourning and respect. In the African culture, and indeed even our own Zambian culture, disputes and challenges are often addressed after the burial, not during the mourning period, which would be marked by respect for the deceased, unity and harmony. We therefore call for the timely and amicable resolution of this matter in a respectful and considerate manner. Furthermore, we note with concern the emergence of insensitive commentary and mockery surrounding the ongoing developments. While the public has the right to express opinions, we caution and advise against turning this solemn occasion into a subject of jokes or ridicule. Scripture reminds us that there is a time for everything, and that is expressed in Ecclesiastes chapter 4. And clearly, this season is a season for mourning, not for firing salvos at each other or making fun of each other. This is a time for mourning according to the Bible, as we pick from that wisdom. As the church, the question continues to be asked, where is the church? The church is very much present, and we want to assure the nation that we are actively, both publicly and behind the scenes, involved in mediating and trying to foster a dialogue. Of course, not every clergy person will be at the front line. There are people that are respected and people that are able to reach to both parties that are mandated and are able to lead the way. And so be assured that that is going on. So besides prayer, actively mediation and facilitation of dialogue is going on. The Lungu family needs healing. The government needs healing. Zambia as a nation needs healing. We all need healing. May God grant us peace and help us remain anchored in our national values of unity, love, and harmony. I thank you.
And by nature, a press briefing is brief, and therefore, are we permitted to get any questions? And how many? 2, 3?
3, 4. About 3, 4.
Yeah. 2, 3, maybe 4 questions, starting with my brother, and then the next. In that order, sir.
undermined by the two parties, or maybe you are different.
Thank you so much. We'll go to the next question, sir.
Good afternoon, Bishops. I'm Dr. My question is that one of or some of the reasons that the Lungu family whom you have advised has been the withhold of the body is due to the inconsistencies by government or in regards to what they had agreed upon. You have advised the Lungu family to take a step. But what is your word of advice to government who seems to be consistent with what they agreed upon?
Those two questions, and then we'll move to another two sets. Inconsistency and disregard.
Well, is the church being undermined? No, the church is not being undermined, my brother. You must know that when you do counseling, ours is a counseling on a reconciliatory note. And when you do counseling, the decision is made not by the counselor, but by the person who's being counseled. So the church is not being undermined by the government or maybe the family as it could be. No, the church is doing its part. And that part is doing a reconciliatory kind of advice to both the family and also to the government. And we are hopeful, and I use the word here, hopeful, that somewhere, somehow, we'll come to an amicable kind of solution or a compromise that will be able to move us forward from where we are. Thank you.
On the issue of the inconsistencies by government, I think overall, in terms of there are certain things that you call confessional box arrangements, and they are not meant for the public per se. But I think we will do well. The General Council will do well to minimize who speaks, who holds a press briefing, who shares what document. I think in any institution that helps, because then you may have a draft, for example, of a statement, and if someone just sends it to you, and the one that we read in this formal gathering is different. But in the meantime, it's already in the space, and that creates unnecessary difficulties. So what are we saying? We are saying in love, and we're not here to find someone guilty or the other person innocent, but what we are saying is that let's learn and reach for those low-hanging fruits. There are things that are within our power. For example, drastically reduce, and we appreciate what for example, the UPND General Secretary communicated, that please don't share any information unless it's cleared by their office. That is very critical. But there's just too much information and too many people speaking on the government side. I think that needs to be sorted out. But also, even on the other side, there are too many people speaking. We need to narrow down so that we get information from the authentic sources. We all come from African families. There will always be a family spokesperson. And of course, the employers, if are involved, again, there will be somebody from the employment angle that will speak on matters and during funerals. So we expect that we maintain that culture. That is the General Council. We are not here to declare anybody guilty, but let's reach for the low-hanging fruits and avoid agitating. There are obvious things that we could, for example, not do now and do later. That could help create an environment that is a memory. That we remain hopeful, like Bishop Menda said, that will be an amicable conclusion.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.